Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. So it is an exciting day here out in Arizona. As you can see, it's got some gray clouds. It just stopped raining. It's supposed to rain some more pretty much all night. I know way up north we're supposed to get over 4 feet of snow, which is awesome for Arizona. Up in the Flagstaff area they're supposed to get about 2 feet, but that's not why you're here. You're here because our A-arms are in. So we're not going to do an install video today, but we're going to talk about which A-arms I got, and we're going to do an unboxing. So let's go ahead. I don't know if you guys can read it on the boxes. It says preset by SuperATV. So yes, I did go with the SuperATV A-arms, and let me explain to you why. First of all was cost. So SuperATV just raised the price of their A-arms by 75 bucks a set. But if you go onto Amazon at the time of I'm filming this, you can still get them for the $2.99 price point. And the reason I went with the SuperATV A-arms is mainly just the cost. Was the first one. The second reason that I didn't go with the CFab over the SuperATV is with the SuperATV A-arms on the rear, you get both the upper and the lower. And with the CFab, you only get the lower A-arm, and they move the shock mount up, and that's how they get their 3 inches of lift. So right now I'm not going to change the shocks. I still have the spacers on the shocks in the front and then the high lifter lift in the back. We're going to leave it just like that. I did order new ball joints. I like the ability to return my vehicles to stock if I ever need to. So by leaving the factory A-arms there, leaving the factory ball joints in there, if I ever damage or have a warranty issue with the SuperATV A-arms, I can send them off and I don't have to lose time riding. I can throw the front stock A-arms back on and there we go, or vice versa with the rear. So that's the whole reason I went with the SuperATV A-arms over the CFab. You got the cost, and I give them both uppers and lowers. So let's go ahead, let's do an unboxing. Now I got these from I got them through Amazon, sold by another dealer. I think it was Unhinged ATV. So let's see what they put in the boxes. Let's open her up. These boxes are kind of heavy. They should be. Okay, so these must be the front A-arms. We have got the Rhino axles and steering stops. So I know a lot of people don't like to run these. We're gonna try it without them at first, but we'll probably end up putting them in there so we don't snap an axle. Let's see. Alright guys, let's go ahead and look at this. So this one was labeled L1, and we obviously have a lower here and an upper here. So one thing I'm noticing that I don't like, let's see if you can see down in there. So see, there's the grease cert right there. It actually does not go into the sleeve. So I'm probably going to pull the bushings out and grease them, and then grease the pins that go in there really well so we don't egg shape anything out. I've read online where people have had the top mounts egg shape out due to lack of lubrication. I don't know how true that is, but we're gonna go ahead, we'll make sure everything's greased up. Let's go ahead and let's take this lower one and compare it to the front. I mean, I don't know how well the camera does that justice, but these things are just massive. Let's go ahead, let's unbox the lowers just to compare them also, just like the uppers. All right, let's go ahead and get the lowers unboxed and see what they look like. packing on these is phenomenal. Very well packed. Here's the first one. So here's the upper, and look at how beefy this is also. Didn't do so great on the packing right here. I got some marring, some nice gouges there. Not that I'm going to complain about, but one thing I want to point out is look at this top plate. On the factory ones, it just has, you know, it wraps around each part. This goes all the way across. I like this design. So let's go ahead and open up the lower. And here is the lower mounts. So again, just like the fronts, here's your camber adjustments on them both. Your shock mount. You look at how beefy this is. Now on the factory one, as you can see, it's squared off where this is round, but it is massive. I don't know if the SuperATV rear lower A-arms are any stronger than the factory one. The factory looks pretty stout on the rear lower. I can definitely tell you by the looks that the upper rear is beefier, and then the front A-arms are beefier. Now the nice thing with these is they push back the wheels 1.5 inches, and they push them forward 1.5 inches on the front. So I'm going to get 3 inches longer of a stance, which is really going to give me almost a 90-degree, if not a 90-degree approach and departure angles with my current tire setup. If you pay attention to the last video, I do want to go bigger, but the only way I'm willing to go bigger is a gear reduction. I haven't decided yet if I'm willing to put forth the money for an internal gear reduction or a portal lift. The advantages of the portal lift is I can return to stock. It's very hard on steering components, and it's very hard on suspension because it's just a lot of unsprung weight. The advantages of the internal gear reduction is that you don't change the width, the stance, you don't change any of that. The problem is you're now getting into the transmission of your vehicle. So go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Did I make the right decision getting a SuperATV A-arms? Was that the right one? I don't know. I think I made the right decision. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.